Can I ask you something? When you started the war, and please don't jump when I say that, because I do think that you did, because you know you were going all very hunky-dory with Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and all the stuff that was going on at that time.
I started the war personally. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, when you, like as a side, okay. I mean, so when the Ukrainian side started the war, okay.
We started the war. I mean, and you want me to sit here and listen to this nonsense?
No, you need.
I mean,
you
want me
need
to be silent?
You need.
I mean, like.
When you instigated the situation, let me put it this way.
It's like saying Hitler. Remember when Hitler?
Okay, like
when
listen,
Hitler accused Poland of starting the war in 1939.
I just need to say this to you. I just need to say this to you, Peter.
Mr. Zalmayev took part in the war, not
Zalmayev, you moron. My name is Zalmayev. Will you fucking learn my name?
Mr. Zalmayev, you came from the New York City.
Zalmayev,
you're a citizen of the United States of America. Stop screaming. It is not my fault that Belarus wants you for my activity.
Everything you say
it
is a lie.
Your fail, not mine.
You cannot even word my
You're bad.
How can we believe anything you say? Whatever Tatiana said, you have to understand that anything Tatiana says, you have to consider it with a huge grain of salt. There is a 15-year prison term for any information that the government of Vladimir Putin does not deem correct, okay? We're living in a full-blown Orwellian world. Whatever she's laughing, it's a fact. There's a 15-year prison term. It's a totalitarian system. It's a full-blown totalitarian system. Second of all, when we're talking about half the world, whatever I said about India earlier, India is not necessarily an ally of Vladimir Putin. India has never voted to support Vladimir Putin's war of aggression in Ukraine. China has not either. It has abstained. Russia got a total of 4 votes condemning the UN General Assembly's resolution against the war in Ukraine. 4 votes. Those are the world's worst outcasts. North Korea, Iran, Syria, and Venezuela. That is the company that Putin's Russia is keeping right now. It's a talk about isolation, at least diplomatically, it's a huge isolation. And the last thing, Mr. Arnab,
I think you're fake,
I just want to refer to the words of your own Prime Minister, the way he put this war and how he looks at it. When he was sitting, Narendra Modi was sitting in front of Vladimir Putin. Narendra Modi, let me just finish. Narendra Modi said, this is not the time to have this war. The world is having all these problems, environmental, etc. Why did you start this war? Narendra Modi knows who started this war, and it's Vladimir Putin.
You
started this war, Mr. Zalmayev. Your country, the United States, started this war.
Personally, right? Okay. I'm taking oil from Venezuela.
USA.
I'm Ukrainian.
The USA is Ukraine.
You're
US are
American. You're a citizen of New York City. Stop lying, Zalmayev. You have a
also, if you check Wikipedia, you're an American politologist in Ukraine.
American passport. Please stop lying. Everybody knows that your name is not Zalmayev.
I'm not here to defend everything America has done. Whatever America is not doing right,
no, that's very convenient.
Russia starting a war in Ukraine. They are not related. You know, Russia perpetrating an atrocity in Bucha and then saying we're fighting against America. Excuse me, that has nothing to do one with the other.
I'm not your slave. Peter, please. Stop screaming.
All of a sudden, you're the victim. Like you're the victim of American imperialism, right?
You are close as a spy. You are a bad spy. It's not my fault. It is your fault. You don't know about who buy oil from Venezuela. It's your problem, not mine. Please, stop screaming. Your country have to do with Russia killing Ukrainians in Mariupol and Bucha. Why are you changing the topic?
I'm not changing the subject. I just said, without any history, just because it has you eating out of its hand right now, don't be so beholden by it that you try and make this a war for democracy. It is not a war for democracy, for Christ's sake. It is a war to finance the American war economy. And people like Peter are profiting from the American war economy. Let Peter make a comment here against the American war economy, and I will take back my words. I want to know whether Peter or Vadim there in olive green will make a comment against the American war economy. Tell me, speak up against the American private companies. Come on, Peter, here's your turn. Tell me, how much blood money do the American war companies have on their hands? Speak up today, you speak up about the Wagner Group. Let me ask you, how many American companies have blood on their hands today? Tell me, Peter. Tell Tatiana.
Yes, let me ask. If you
let us go down to the morals of this.
Like both Democrats and Republicans supporting Ukraine. We're hearing increasingly.
No, I want you, Peter, don't run. 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 Peter, tell me today.
Killing its own soldiers with sledgehammers, you know, that great work, great work. Russia has turned into a medieval kingdom of
they're
evil.
Advancing.
Okay, it's ridiculous what you've turned into.
Whatever
I am ashamed to have been ever associated with Russia. You're disgusting. You are disgusting. You're a disgusting, evil empire, as you've always been. Fuck you.
Perfect. Perfect. You can say that on air.
What did you just say? I really think. No, one sec. Just 1 minute. I warned you once. You should not be doing that. On the other hand, Tatiana is arguing on facts. She's very composed. She's not losing her cool like you. And doesn't that reflect something?
Oxford educated.
No.
And her people are destroying my people.
No, 1 second. You can be educated
What
very
is
well.
your people, Peter? Have you decided finally? What is your people?
I've never had to decide. I'm born Ukrainian, you know.
Really?
These are my people.
Where were you born?
In Donetsk, Ukraine.
No, you were born in Donetsk, Soviet Union, I'm presuming.
And then it became the Ukrainian Republic of Ukraine. Yes, so I'm Ukrainian.
So you were born in Soviet Union. So your people is my people.
And what are your people? Your people are Soviet people. You also were not born in Russia, right? You were born in the Soviet Union, weren't you?
I was born in Soviet Union.
Yes, exactly. So what's the point? I'm not following.
I am saying exactly what my president has said. Your people is my people. So stop editorializing this. You were not born in Ukraine.
Ukraine is a recognized member of the United Nations. It gotten security guarantees by all the member states. Russia guaranteed Ukraine's security in the best memorandum.
One minute.
I'm speaking directly about Mr. Zalmayev. He has an NGO, non-profit organization in New York City called American Jewish Committee. This group paid the money for the group of Belarusian criminals who planned to kill President Lukashenko. They are arrested, and police of Belarus are interested to talk to Mr. Zalmayev for a long time. Mr. Zalmayev, if you are so brave, go to Minsk and answer questions. Show your hands out of blood, but you're afraid of, because you know that you are going to be under judge after your criminal activity. And you act as the usual American agent, usual American criminal. It is okay for you to pay money and to get blood. For us, it is not. We're fighting early to save our country for your ambitions. We don't want to be your slaves, Zalmayev. You can call yourself Zalmayev, call Zalmayev, it's okay. We are fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know who's